They stand and they're set. The 2-year-olds are set to erupt in the Magic Millions Classic. Ready. Racing as well. Yamanex first away from the inside. Maria Lucia got out of the gates very quickly. Driving forward, looking for the lead is Dawn Dancer soon after. The stablemate rushing forward outside of those, Sovereign Rock and Luz Del Sol. So it's the roughies that are turning it on early. And DeRicha striding across from right out there in the bleachers. Settles in front of Maria Lucia. Yamanex behind them. Followed further back by Cute As Can Be. After a length behind those next of all, they're all sisters. So she's in the first half of the race, followed then by Perfume Princess. A length and a half away, Optimus Prime trapped out wide around Properata Paul Party. Well back in the field then Capelgasta, last of all Spirit of Bell towards the turn. The roughie Luz Del Sol on the inside of Sovereign Rock. They share the lead. DeRicha on the outside might have them covered though for the moment. Now Maria Lucia for Parnham into the clear, and down the outside Cute As Can Be as well at the 200 mark. DeRicha's the leader. Maria Lucia is the danger. It's DeRicha, Maria Lucia, 100 left to go. Parnham takes Maria Lucia to the lead, and he's going to do it again, I think. He will. He wins it, Maria Lucia. Parnham's got 4 straight Magic Millions, one from either They're All Sisters or Yamanex. Behind them, Optimus Prime and Perfume Princess. In behind them, DeRicha. Only got tired the last little bit. They were followed by Cute As Can Be, Sovereign Rock, Luz Del Sol. In behind them, Properata never came into it. Further back is Paul Party. A gap in the field behind them, Dawn Dancer when they'd pulled up. Right back there as well, Capelgasta, and last all the way, Spirit of Bell. Maria Lucia, ridden by Chris Parnham. Chris has now won 4 straight Magic Millions, a remarkable achievement, and has given this filly by Rommel a perfect ride. Maria Lucia has beaten 8. They're All Sisters, grabbing second. Willie Pike. Third, 13, Yamanex, Stephen Parnham. And fourth has gone to number 7, DeRicha, which has run a mighty race from an outside gate. 9-8, 13-7 in 111.57 for the 1200. They've run home in 34.95. And Maria Lucia, unbeaten after 2 starts, wins by 3/4 of a length. A short half head, second and third. Owned by Maureen Daly, Maria Lucia also has now taken out the $75,000 Magic Millions Racing Women's Bonus. She was a $105,000 acquisition at the sales last year, prepared and presented by Magumba. And she has a half brother by A-Lot, lot 32, going through the sales in the first session on Thursday. Beating 8, They're All Sisters. William Pike for David Harrison. The $90,000 buy just misses out. And Yamanex, the Splintex filly, trained by Josh Brown, ridden by Stephen Parnham, is third home. A nice little cheapie that has run third in the Magic Millions today. So 2 of the Splintexes in the placings, but it's the daughter of Rommel in Maria Lucia out of Mindari by Safeguard that has won the Magic Millions Classic. Well done, Chris Parnham. 4 straight Magic Millions, a remarkable effort. The 8th today, the Magic Millions Trophy, the 3-year-olds to do battle. 9, Boza Lad comes out with 18, 19 and 20. We'll go downstairs now, and here's Lockie in the yard after a great victory.
What a result for Team Casey and the Daly family. Darren, Maria Lucia makes it back-to-back wins for the Casey family. And 4 wins in a row for Chris Parnham. Sean Casey, what a great result. I'll catch up with Sean now. Sean, congratulations on the win. Back-to-back Magic Millions 3-year-old Classics. How does that feel?
Yeah, it's can't explain.
Yourself, Jake, and the rest of the family, you've owned the premier 2-year-old stable title for well and truly a couple of years now. Where does this filly rank amongst some of your better 2-year-olds at home?
Yeah, I think my opinion, I think she's going to have longevity. I think what she's doing now, I think, is just absolute flower in the water at the moment. I reckon she could really rise.
To her credit, last start on debut, she settled outside the lead. Today, completely new circumstance. She had to settle in amongst horses. She seems like such a professional and genuine filly.
Yeah, like I say, Chris worked out where he was going to be before the race. He said, I'll bounce, I'll put my head in front and just have a feel. If they're getting a bit aggro, I'll just slide in. And he must have watched replays and done all his tricks and worked out. He said exactly how he was going to ride it before, and he had a couple of plans.
What a family this family's been. The mare, you must just absolutely love her.
Yeah, well, you know, obviously lucky with Maureen being there, ready to strike on the back of Do I Feel Lucky. This individual is a beautiful horse, and she spelled at Magumba after we broke her, and all of the things where she was born, and like Christy was just, you know, like just monitoring. He said, right, bring it in now. That's when it's got to be ready to crack for today. So it's been through everybody, mainly Christy and Jake and whoever, a mastermind of having a right today.
An outstanding training performance. Congratulations.
Yeah, awesome, thanks.
There's Sean Casey in combination with his son Jake, and here's Chris Parnham after his 4th straight Magic Millions 2-year-old Classic.
4 in a row in the 2-year-old Magic Millions for Chris Parnham, but also 2 in a row for Chris Parnham and the Caseys. Don't they do a wonderful job with their babies?
Yeah, they do. They've had a remarkable season to date. They've had majority of the 2-year-old winners, and it's been a bit of a trend for them the last few years. So they've done a really good job with their juveniles and getting the results.
You jumped aboard her today, but it sounds as though behind the scenes you've been doing plenty of work as well.
Yeah, since I was booked for the ride, I'd been doing a fair bit of track work on her. Every time she came to the track, I was riding her. She couldn't have impressed me more the way she'd sort of felt like she'd bounced out of that last run. So not that I had a lot to do with her before the run, but she just seemed like she'd probably come forward a little bit from there. So I come into this race very confident.
In the run, it looked like there were plenty of horses going quick early, but they were also big prices.
Yeah, I mean, the first, few hundred was run a little bit quick, but it wasn't too long until they threw the anchor out, and just found myself in a tricky spot because I had Brad outside me 3 wide on one of the dangers. So I just had to extricate her into the clear. But once I got out, I was very confident she had the race won.
What does she feel like in terms of Magic Millions winners that you've ridden in the last? You've ridden the last 4 of them. These 4 of them. Obviously, Super Smink's gone on to huge heights. How do you think Maria Lucia will go for her future?
I think she's got a fair bit left in store, particularly in her 2-year-old season. I think she'll go in the Karrakatta as a live chance, providing she pulls up well today. She feels like she's got a bit more class than her brothers from last year, so I think they've got a bit more to play with.
Congratulations, well done.
Thank you.
There's Chris Parnham. What a performance. 4 Magic Millions 2-year-old Classics in a row. He combines with Sean and Jake Casey, who make it back-to-back wins in the race. And Maria Lucia delivers Magumba Park with back-to-back wins as breeders in one of our premier 2-year-old feature race. Don't go anywhere because we still have another feature race to come. It's the $250,000 Magic Millions WA 3-year-old trophy.